Hey everyone, welcome to a brand new video here on the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at how to complete the Master of Ravendreth Achievement, which is through the Shadowlands quest line. Hopefully this video will be helpful. If it is, go ahead and press that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and let's get into the video. Alright, so after completing the last location, we need to come to Talanara, where we turn in the final quest for Ardenweald, and we need to pick up the quest A Plea to Revendreth. From there, we need to come over here. We need to clicky on the sword. It'll go through a little bit of video, a little RP. Once that's completed, we're going to talk to this flight master who will send us on our way. Alright, once we arrive in Revendreth, we're going to walk forward and talk to this creature, pick up the quest, the Sinstone, in which case we will walk forward. I'm going to grab the flight master. And we need to come over here and look at this grave right here. Click on it. We are then going to come down this way. Click on this stone. We will then continue over here, in which case we're going to talk to this interesting looking creature. And now we'll go back to the center and we will talk to Lord Chamberlain. Turn in that quest. Now he's going to have us go on his carriage for a ride. Okay, after our little ride, we'll end up here and we'll talk to Renathal. We're then going to move forward to this cage right here. And we're going to get the quest from her. So for her, all she wants is us to release her. And then the quest will update. And now she wants us to kill things to fill up that bar. So we're going to go through here and basically kill any enemy. And we're going to make our way over to the right to this circle. We need to click on him. We will then make our way down here. We're going to come up this way. And we're going to click on him. Tell him to come with me. And now we're going to continue killing until we get that to 100%. Once we get to 100%, we'll turn the quest into her. And then we're going to make our way up here. Back to Renathal. We'll turn the quest into him. And then we need to go on a ride once more. Right, after a short ride, we'll need to talk to Chamberlain. And now we need to do a couple things. We need to kill basically any kind of rebels. Alright, we also need to make our way to the end here and click on this to take the canister. Once we have both of those complete, we're going to come over here. We're going to talk to the Lord Chamberlain. Turn in that quest, then we're going to pick up the quest to Darkhaven, click ready, and in this we have to follow him. You have to follow pretty closely. If you go too far, he'll stop moving, so just try to stay close to him. Okay, after a while we'll be able to click on him and turn in the quest. Then we will pick up the quest Anima Cage collected right here. And now we need to awaken 6 of the guardians, the stone guardians, all around the city. All you have to do is walk up to them and clicky clicky. So we'll continue doing that until we get all 6. Once we've gotten all 6, we need to make our way into this building here, and then hang a right and talk to her. So we'll turn in this quest, and then we get the quest, a plea to the harvesters. She also has bring out your tithe, but that is not required. We are then going to make our way up to the Chamberlain. So we'll come over here, and then we can turn this into him, like so. Then we'll talk to General Call, and then ride Mysica. After we've landed, we need to follow General Call. Right after a little bit of following and story, we'll be able to talk to Lord Chamberlain. We'll turn that in, get a video, then we'll talk to him, pick up the quest from here. We need to go to these 4 and talk to them. So we'll just run through, do a little chit chat, a little blah blah blah. Then once we have all 4, we need to come back here, and we need to come in here where we get our first little power for the zone. Of course, it's going to be class dependent. Then you will click on him, turn that quest in, wait for a little bit of RP. Alright, so then we come to Lord Chamberlain. We're going to come down this way, or you can walk around, however you prefer. We need to walk around, and so what we're going to do is defeat these targets, and then also clear the roadblocks. We have to do that until we get 100%. As we're going through here, we want to make our way to the end here. Alright, once we're at 100%, we are going to come here, wait for him to fly down, and then we can turn in the quest to him, pick up the next quest, which has us click on this, and then we'll go through a little bit of RP. After a bit of RP, we'll be thrown back down, and we talk to the Lord Chamberlain, and then we click on him to fly for a short bit. Alright, once you land, you'll have 2 quests, Tamil the Sin Herald and Inquisitor Stelia Sinstone. So what we need to do is we need to find these guys and loot a key from them. We'll make our way up here to Crypt Keeper Kassir. We need to defeat him. Right after he is defeated and we have a key, we want to open these tombs. Different things will happen at the tombs, so you'll need to keep killing, getting keys, and opening the tombs until you find the Inquisitor's Soul Stone, or Sin Stone. Alright, and after a bit you'll be presented with this right here, which is exactly what we need. Now we're going to return to the gargoyle. Going to make our way up here. Once we've arrived, he will land from the sky. We can turn in our quests here and get the next quest, which has us go up this way and over here to this circle. We're gonna make our way over here. Oh, can I jump over? I cannot jump over. Yes, I can. Okay, there we go. And then we make our way to her. we need to click on this tablet here so that we can fight her. And then we're going to defeat her. Once we've defeated her, we're going to make our way again back to here. He will do the same thing. Yes, we have. So we turn in that quest, and then we get the next quest. Alright, for the next quest, we need to make our way up here, and we need to we need to find the 3 hidden Sinstone fragments. So the first one is going to be here. Keep clicking, and then we'll be able to loot it. There is a bonus objective here, which basically just has you kill things and click on glowy objects. You can do that for bonus experience or gold, but it is not required. The next object is going to be located here at these candles. Basically same thing, we just click through all these candles, and eventually a chest will appear after we click on all of them, and then we loot that chest. The next one is located fairly close. We just run down here, and then we're going to come behind here and click on these planks. Just keep clicking, and then eventually you'll find this stone, and then we'll loot that. From there, we're going to make our way out here, and over here he will do his thing, come down, and then we're going to turn in the quest and then pick up the next quest, which will have us run over here to fight the next one. We do have to click on this thing to be able to fight it, and then we come over and click on these, but I believe we have to wait for it to respawn. Alright, once he respawns, we're gonna kill these and him. Once he's been slain, we are going to make our way back over here where the gargoyle will come back down, and we turn that in. Then he's going to tell us to go for a ride. After a moment of RP, we'll then come talk to the Lord Chamberlain and turn in that quest. We'll accept the next quest and then say, I'm ready to witness your ascension. Alright, after a bit of RP, she will then attack us. We need to fight her while we defend the Lord Chamberlain. So we'll go ahead and do that. Right, after a little bit of fighting her, you'll do some RP, and then we'll fight her once more. After we defeat her, there'll be a little bit of RP where she's put into the cell. We'll come over and talk to Lord Chamberlain. After a moment, we'll be able to click on Mythica and go for a ride. Right after we land, we'll be able to come here and talk to him. Turn that in, and then we get the quest, speak with the master, so we'll say, I will witness the accuser's judgment. And now we're gonna wait for some RP. Right after a bit of RP, then we can talk to him again, turn in that quest. And now he wants us to make our way here. We can do that by, well, running there. Right, once we've made it down to this location, we're going to turn in the quest to the Fearstalker, pick up the next quest. We need to come over here, and then we're going to wait for him to open the door. Jiggle around impatiently. Come in here and click on him. We are then going to make our way over here, and we will talk to her. Click on that. And now we need to come this way and have him go through. I don't know exactly what this is. He's gonna get basically intimidated or demoralized by these Gorgons. We just follow behind him as he goes through. And he's gonna whine a bit. Then once he gets here, he's gonna get really scared. And then we need to make our way over here. Don't worry, he'll catch up. So we're going to turn in the quest to him. I think that's a him. And then we're going to make our way right up here. We are going to click on this. And we're going to wait for this bat to come down, in which case we'll have to fight him. Once you've defeated the bat, then we will make our way back down to him to turn in the quest. Turn in the quest right here, and then pick up the quest King of the Hill. So we need to make our way up here. You can use your mount, no problem. Once you're up here, we're going to turn in the quest here and pick up the next quest. We're then going to click on the spirit. Wait for a moment. The hunt signaled. We'll go ahead and click this. Although it won't let me click it. So I'll click it in for my inventory. Then we're going to come over here, turn in the quest again, and then pick up Devour This and the Penitent Hunt. We need to talk to her and say, let's begin. Alright, so once at the quest area, we want to start off by killing these big dudes here. We need to kill basically 12 of them. We also need to make our way to these circles. And there'll be something at the circle, so you might have to wait for them to respawn. But basically there's these creatures, and we have to defeat them. At the circles, you'll want to click on the trapped ghosts as well, depending on which circle you go to. So this one here, we click on the trapped ghost. For Devour This, you can also kill the invasive mites, which are a little bit easier to kill, and they will count. Alright, after you complete both of those, we're going to turn them into the Fear Stalker here, and then we'll get the quest, the Accuser, in which case we're going to run up this way. Alright, after you arrive in a little bit of RP, you'll talk to the Accuser and say, show me, and then wait for a little bit of story. After the little bit of story, you'll get your second ability, which is going to be a teleporter. You want to click on that and then click it on the inside of this barrier. Do not try to walk through it, it will hurt you. Once you're teleported in, you talk to her, and then we walk through this mirror here. Once you've made it in, we're going to talk to her and say, I am ready. A little video will come, and then she's going to start channeling and whatnot. We need to just defend her, basically. So defeat anything that comes by. Alright, after a little while of fighting, she'll tell you the mirror's ready, you need to leave. In which case we just need to walk forward and go through the mirror. After you load, you'll then talk to the Accuser. Turn that in and pick up the quest to meet the Accuser at the Dread Hollow. So again, we're going to use our ability to teleport out of this. And then we're going to make our way down here. Alright, once you've made it here, we're going to go ahead and turn in that quest. And then we get 2 more quests and a bonus objective. The bonus objective isn't a requirement. However, if you want to do it, feel free. So the first thing we're gonna do is set these rigged anima containers. They're just these glowing things, and you'll see them all throughout here. We also need to come back and pick up a third quest down here from General Draven. So we'll pick that one up. Right from the entrance, we want to come over here and go down into this crypt right here. Then we're going to make our way around and down, and we need to come and click on this. So we'll click here, wait for that to complete, and then head back out. We then want to make our way over to the tactician here, which can be found up here. We're going to click on it, let the whole transfusion go. Then we want to turn around and we want to kill him. So we'll just walk up here, target him, and then attack. Okay, we then want to make our way up here, and we're going to attack Mursa and try to defeat her. From her, we need to make our way down here and look for Marku. And same thing, attack him, defeat him. Okay, once we've defeated him, we need to make our way to the next indicator, which is going to be up here. And we'll make our way into this location and through it to the back. And then we're going to talk to General Draven, turn in that quest. We're going to turn in the quest with the Accuser. And now we've got the quest trap triggered. We're going to click on her and say, I am ready. Go through a little bit of video. And now we're going to fight the Fear Stalker. As you're fighting the Fear Stalker, she will begin casting or channeling. You have to click this icon right there to interrupt her. Once she's dead, we'll loot her body for the medallion. Then we'll wait for a little bit of RP if you want, or you can just continue going. We're going to make our way down here. Once we make our way down here, we're going to turn in the quest to the Accuser. Pick up the quest, where is the Prince Renathal? And now we're going to make our way here to this gate. Alright, once you get to this big giant, he's going to pick you up. You turn in the quest, and he's gonna throw you back. From there, we've got the quest to get blank parchment and a calligraphy set. So we're going to kill these guys to hope for the chance of a drop of a calligraphy set, and then we're going to loot those for the parchments. Right, and then we'll make our way further down, where we'll see more of these guys to kill for the calligraphy set, and we'll find more of the parchment. Kind of a bonus here, there's a chest up here, as you can see. What we want to do is come into this building, and there's an inkwell up here. We want to right click on that and loot it. Then we're going to make our way out of here. From outside of the building, we're going to head right over here. We need to clear these two out. Once we clear them out, we want to run up the side of this hill here to we're right about here. We're going to use our teleporter. We're going to click on the wall. It's a little janky sometimes, but you'll eventually get it. Then you come here, click on this, and you'll receive a item that teaches you how to summon the pet. Once all that's completed, we want to make our way into this building, clear out this guy if he's there, and we want to go to the table. Once we get to the table, we'll click on it, and we get to write a letter of commendation for ourselves. The guy that's going to read it's kind of stupid, so put whatever you want. I like something like Attention Gate Guardian. Write a fake name. The crimes include document forgery and 12 minutes. I'll be watching the Accuser. Something random. I mean, you can put whatever you want, but there's pretty funny options. From there, we're going to go out of here, make a UE basically, and go talk to the big giant. So once we get to him, he'll pick us up again. We turn in the quest, and instead of throwing us backwards, he's going to throw us that way. Alright, once we land, we're going to walk a little forward and talk to her. We're going to have to follow her, but she's going to pounce you. I don't know. She's really odd. But anyways, just follow her. Alright, once we follow her, we'll see a little bit of RP. We'll hear this guy. We need to wait for him to do his little spiel. Then we'll talk to him. I really think he voices the clown in Hunter x Hunter. I could be wrong. But anyways, we're going to pick up the 3 quests from him, which we need to do a couple things. We need to click on these to get the scorched planks. We need to click on these to get the cloth. And then we need to also kill. The weird thing about him is he has a bar, and the more it's in the sun, the bar will go down. He's warned you and all that, and if you put him in the shade, he'll calm down. But it doesn't really seem to do anything once he gets down all the way. So I don't know how important it is to keep that up. Specifically, what we're looking to kill is the ash ghouls. They're basically in the sun, so you have to go there to fight them. We also need to make our way over here to this building, and we're going to need to fight the Marquis Plumber. And once he spawns, or if he's there, we just defeat him. Then we'll continue on. Another thing to quickly mention is the Scorched Bandits can also drop the Regal Cloth Strap. So if you have the opportunity, go ahead and kill them. Alright, after we have all of those complete, we're going to go ahead and click on him and turn in the quests. He'll give us the quest, follow Lost in I can't say that, but basically we need to follow her over to here. Once we make it over to here, she'll move again, and we continue to follow. So we're gonna go down to avoid that because I'm lazy. Make it here. She then runs away again. Then we'll come over this way and down into this house. Yes, within. Alright, so once we get here, we're going to wait for a little bit of RP. Okay, after a moment, we're going to click on Tubbins, turn in that quest, and then say, I'll help make the tea for Theotar. So, for this, what we have to do is fairly simple. He'll start going around to the different locations. So we'll wait for that. Okay, and then once he does start throwing things, you'll see these arrows on the ground. You just land there, or stand there, and then walk him over to the pot. He'll continue doing each ingredient in a row. So again, we'll just go to the circle here, and then walk it to the pot. Now that that part's done, he's going to walk to the next location, and we'll just rinse and repeat this until this list is entirely gone. Right, after you've dwindled all that down, Then we need to get this teapot right here. We're going to bring it over to here and then let it infuse, wait for some RP, and then we'll come over here and talk to Tubbins. We'll wait for some more RP. After that, we're going to come talk to Theotar again, and we're going to click I'm ready, lead me to the sanctuary, in which case we've got to basically follow him and defend him until he leads us to where we're going. It should be up around here. Alright, once you've done following him, after a minute of RP of arriving, which is actually pretty funny, we will then talk to Theotar, turn in that quest, and then we pick up the next quest into Light, which has us go over here onto this elevator. Alright, once you're at the top of the elevator, you want to run in here and then take a right. We're going to talk to Breakfast, turn that in, and then pick up the quest securing Sinful, in which case we just need to go around killing stuff until this bar is filled, and then we also need to find the Grand Monitor Rorok. For the Grand Monitor, we want to make our way up the hill to this building, and then once we're up here, we'll see him there. We just need to defeat him, as big as he is. Alright, once you've done that, you need to make your way back to where the Grand Monitor is, and we need to make our way up here. Oh, let me click it. I guess it won't let you click it while you're in combat. That sucks. So now that we're out of combat, we can click it. We need to make our way up here. Continue following around, like so. Follow over here until we make it to this. We then need to click on here. We'll get a little bit of a video, and then we need to make our way back down. Alright, once we're back down here, we're going to talk to Theotar. Get whichever item you want. And now we need to use the mirror for Sinfall. This is a little tricky. What you need to do is come right over here and just jump over this and go down here. We're going to follow this down and just walk through this right here. Once you're through, we're going to come down. You can go either left or right, doesn't matter. It's going to take you to the same place. We'll just follow, follow, follow. Then we make our way over to this sword. Turn in that quest, then pick up the next quest, Containers Filled. What we need to do is go click on all 4 of these. Once you've clicked on all 4, we're going to run over here and jump down. Alright, so once we land in the mall, we're going to talk to the sword. And then we need to make our way over here. Alright, once we make it over here, we need to turn in the quest to him. And he wants us to get the cage key, in which case we need to make our way right over there. Once here, we need to find him and defeat him to loot his key. If he's not there, just wait for him to respawn. Once we loot his key, we'll make our way back to the cage. Open that up. And now we need to make our way through here to the next quest indicator. Alright, once we've made it here, we need to click on that. And then it's going to have us enter in by clicking once more. Alright. When we come in, we're looking this way. We need to turn around. Come over here. And the sword will go through and hit the lever. We need to come over here. Click on this and pick whichever you choose. And then go forward. Once forward, we're gonna make our way through, killing enemies on the way. So for the first floor, you're gonna start here, walk down here, and then this way until you reach this, and then we'll take it. On the second floor, you want to be careful of these traps because they really do hurt. And then this floor, these spirals, I wouldn't say don't stand in them, don't stand near them, because if they go off near you, they will stun you, and they can knock you into another one and chain stun you basically until you die. Alright, floor 2, you're gonna start here, make your way down around here, up through here, and then enter here. Floor 3 is fairly simple. You're just gonna run forward from here. You can come to this vendor and you can purchase different things. Like for example, I'm gonna purchase this. All of this currency you've picked up only works in here. Hey, okay, there it is. Take that. Well, that doesn't help me. And now we need to come and defeat this guy. Alright, after a little bit of RP, you'll stand in this circle. They're gonna do some more RP and teleport you back to Revendreth. Alright, once you arrive back, talk to Prince Renathal, and he's going to tell you to meet him, or meet Theodore. So we'll go down here, and then we'll follow them while they do a little bit of RP, making our way down the stairs to the Accuser. Once you've made it to the Accuser, we then gotta go to General Draven, and then we're gonna end up making our way in here to turn in the quest. Right after a moment, he'll be here. You can turn in that quest. Now, I do want to mention that right here is level locked. You have to be level 60 at this point. If you're not level 60, he will not give you the follow-up quest. So now we need to go outside. We're gonna make our way up and then through the mirror. Once we go through the mirror, we need to make our way out here. And so what I would recommend doing first is going this way and getting this portal right down here, or this mirror right down here. So we'll run over and do the clicky clicky like so. Then we want to follow around here. And get this mirror. Do the clicky clicky. And now we're going to basically follow up here. And as we follow through the circle, there'll be a couple mirrors to click. The last mirror is going to be down here. And you'll fall through it. Take a little bit of damage, click here. And then in which case, you need to make your way back over there and all the way around. Me, on the other hand, I had a teleporter up here so that I can make my way over. Pesky warlocks, right? Anyways, then we turn in the quest to the prince. We pick up the next quest, which brings us into a scenario. We'll go through a little video. Alright, so the first step of the scenario is to walk up to the prince. We wait for a little bit of RP, but we do want to collect these. And also you can collect anima from these. The objective here is going to be to awaken the gargoyles, which will be up a little bit further. Just collect as much anima as you can. Okay, now we're going to run up, follow them. The other way to get anima is anything you kill or fight will drop anima. But mostly, like I said, we want to click on these gargoyles, and it takes 38, 28. I can't really tell. Let's see. We've got 40 here. 47. Let's collect a little bit more and make our way to that gargoyle. Alright, so for those who can't math like me, we've got 100%. I click on him and we're at 72. So yeah, 28. So we'll go ahead and run around, continue to unleash the gargoyles. Alright, after we release all 6, we're going to make our way over here. So we'll run that way. Once we've made it here, it's going to update our objective to make it over this way. Alright, and then once we make it here, we're going to have to fight General Crawl. After fighting her for a moment, they will then tell us to reprioritize, and we're going to come down here. What we need to do is defeat these siphonists around these, I guess, pillars. We've got to do that for 3 of them. Alright, after you've cleared all 3 pillars, you'll then want to make your way this way towards the center here. Once at the center, we need to defeat Mystica. So we'll go ahead and fight him. You should get back up. Yeah, here they come. Alright, once he's defeated, we make our way right over here. We're going to talk to the prince, tell him we're ready. He will then teleport us to this location, which we need to go up here, hang a Yui, and we're going to talk to the prince here. Pick your item, and congratulations. You now have the achievement, the Masters of Ravendreth, and you're pretty much ready to start your Covenant stuff. We're going to go ahead and talk to Draven to get out of here. He's going to take us to a Flight Master, in which case we can go back to Oribos. Alright, so that is how to get the Masters of Ravendreth Achievement. Hopefully this video was helpful. If it was, go ahead and press that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and we will catch you in the next one. As always, thanks for watching.